Hi everyone, welcome to today's lesson. I'm Tristan, thank you for joining me, and today we're going to look at 3 difficult TOEIC questions and show you how to get the answer quickly and easily. Now, like always, please share, subscribe, like, that type of thing. Let's get started with question 1. Here it is. All right, if you need to pause your screen, please pause. Okay, so how do we get this answer? Well, grammar will help you here, as it will help you eliminate 2 answers. First, realize that the subject before the verb is actually knowledge, not programs. For example, if I say the bowl of strawberries plus verb, the verb describes the bowl. This is a singular noun, so I will not use are, were, have, verb plus s. So we look here and we know that the subject here is knowledge, not programs. So immediately eliminate C and D. They are done because they are describing knowledge. Knowledge is, right? Knowledge is. So if we look here, we can see that we have 2 choices left. Now, remember, we are describing knowledge, and the answer is not B, because clever usually describes a person or an action. For example, she is a very clever woman. So this means smart. She is able to solve complex math problems quickly. Another example is substituting the midfielder early on in the game was a clever move by the manager. So it's describing the action as clever. However, it is very odd to say knowledge is clever. It's almost redundant. However, extensive knowledge is a collocation. If someone has extensive knowledge, that means they have a lot of knowledge and it is very detailed. Therefore, we can see the answer is A. And just to give you another example of extensive knowledge, the speaker at the conference had extensive knowledge regarding the dangers of social media. All right, so we got the first question. Let's look at 122. Here it says, in the photograph, one could see that the director is standing blank the actor. So pause your screen if you need time. All right, so let's start by eliminating the wrong answers. First, let's eliminate D, because when you use in front, you need of before the noun. For example, I am in front the house. This is wrong. I am in front of the house. This is correct. Now, if we see here, it says the director is standing in front, we would need in front of the actor. So first, eliminate D. Second, let's eliminate B. This is because besides is not a preposition of location. Beside is a preposition of location. For example, if I say I am standing beside my friend, so this is like I am standing next to my friend, there is no S. Or her house is beside the mall. Notice there is no S. When you use besides, this is a preposition that adds information. For example, besides Mexico, the company will also expand into Panama. So besides is like in addition to. So as you can see, the TOEIC question is not about adding information. It is about location. Therefore, besides would be incorrect. Now we have opposite and reverse. So the answer for this question is opposite. It can be an adjective or a preposition or even a noun. If we use it as an adjective, I could say, I have an opposite opinion than you. I could also say, I have an opposite opinion to you. That's fine as well. However, I can also say, I am standing opposite to my friend. So my friend is on the other side. We might be looking at each other. Or the white car is parked opposite the blue and yellow car. The white car is parked opposite the blue and yellow car. So here, opposite is a preposition. All right, let's look at one last question. Here it is, 124. Take your time. If you need to pause the screen, that's fine. Okay, so here you can use grammar to get the answer. First, let's look at the word persuade. Now, persuade means convince, get someone to. Now, we're going to eliminate this, but let's look at why. It says, my friend wanted me to go camping with him. I didn't really want to go. However, he told me that he'd bring all the food and beer. Because of this, I decided to go. He persuaded me to go camping. When you use persuade, you need to have an object. Someone persuades someone to verb. So he persuaded me to go camping. I didn't want to run the marathon, but my wife persuaded me to do it. Passive, I was persuaded to run the marathon. So if we look at this question, we can see that there is no object after persuade. It just says, has persuaded to blend. You would need to say, has persuaded who to blend. So because of this, the answer cannot be C. Now, recognize is another word that needs an object after it. So we can also eliminate recognized, which is D. For example, I recognized the sweater he was wearing. So I had seen that sweater before. Or I recognized that I had a mistake. However, you don't say I recognize to verb. You need an object after recognize. So D is not the answer. So if we look at the two left, we have A and B. And B is the same as recognize or persuade. Complete needs an object after it. For example, I completed the movie. I completed working on the movie. I do not put to verb after complete. An example, I completed the work on Friday. Okay, the work. As a result, the only possible answer here is B, which is attempt. And with attempt, you can attempt noun or attempt to verb. It's very similar to try, of course. So I attempted to finish my work quickly. Okay, or I attempted the difficult task. I can have a noun or to verb after attempt. Here we have to blend, to verb. So the only possible answer here is A, because B, C, and D need an object. They need a noun or a gerund. All right, everyone, that's today's lesson. We looked at 3 difficult questions. If you have any questions, comments, please write them below. You have a wonderful day. Have a good one. Bye.